Hey there, everybody. Marybeth Angelelli here, and 'tis the season for the best in mail order profits. I wanted to come in here and do a special video for you to share with you some information, some very important information on the secrets of direct mail order. Actually, there really are no secrets. I've been in this industry, in the home-based business industry now for over 10 years, and I've carved out myself a niche in direct mail order, postcard marketing, direct mail order flyer marketing, where I, utilize postcards, I mail postcards, and I mail flyers. And I have a couple really great programs that I've been part of now for a while. I'm going to share that with you. I'll drop the links below this video so that you can check everything out. And I'm going to break everything down to you in this video. I'm going to be doing a nice little whiteboard presentation as I talk. And then if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I do this full-time in the industry since 2007. And, despite what some people might believe, there really is some great money and some great potential with direct mail. You can go on and attain a full-time income just in direct mail only, okay? Not even touching a computer. If you know how to establish yourself and position yourself, you can win, and you can win big. So I'm going to get into the good stuff right now. First of all, when you're looking at a program, whether it be a postcard marketing program or a flyer program, the most important thing is when you get started is positioning. And what I mean by that is you want to try to come in or upgrade as quickly as possible. You want to try to position yourself at the highest level that you realistically and comfortably can afford, because that is going to give you maximum earning potential, whether it's a postcard program or a flyer program. So it's all about positioning. Come in at the highest level you can afford to, and then if you have to upgrade, try to upgrade as quickly as you can to maximize your direct mail order profits, okay? The higher levels will work extremely well for you, especially this time of year. There is some seasonality involved in direct mail order, like most businesses. However, the best, most opportune time of year in direct mail order by far is August through the end of April. And there's some psychology behind that. Generally, around August 1st, there's a nice shift in the industry where the odds are going to be stacked in your favor to win, and to win big, okay? This is the month that the kiddos are going back to school. Many people need extra funds for school supplies, back to school clothes, tuition, and all related back to school expenditures, okay? And then also, many people like to plan ahead. When you think about it, the holidays really are not that far away. December's going to be here really before we know it. I don't know about you, but for me, this year is just flying by. But they say, time flies when you're having fun, and fun is something that I do have. I love what I do. I'm passionate about the home-based business industry. I'm passionate about the direct mail order niche within the home-based business industry. So you combine a specific needs. Everybody needs extra cash. A lot of people this time of year, timing is everything, like they say. So from August now, the next 9 months, it is peak season. It's what I refer to. Many of us who are seasoned, veteran, direct mail order, experienced veterans in this industry, we call it the direct mail order boom season. And the boom is on, folks. So you're definitely in the right place at the right time. I'm going to break everything down to you. So I talked about positioning. You have to try to come in at the highest level, because this is going to allow you to achieve the greatest potential. And it's all about being serious. You have more at stake, you have more skin in the game, like they say, and you're far more likely to move forward and take the business serious Treat it serious. Work it like a real business. It will pay you and reward you greatly as such, okay? That's the advantages to investing wisely, invest in yourself, and invest in your business, and ultimately invest in your future, okay? So positioning, and then we talked about the time of year, okay? It's definitely somewhat cyclical. Seasonality, August though through the end of April, because like I say, back to school August, holidays in December. We kick off a brand new year. It's going to be 2019, and what happens is people make New Year's resolutions. And it is going to be tax season from January through the end of April. So when people start to receive their tax refunds, many come online or offline, and they search for ways that they can reinvest a percentage of their refunds into something that's going to create additional cash flow. So it all makes sense when you think about it. So we talked about that. Now, a question that I get asked all the time is, Marybeth, how many postcards or how many flyers should I start to mail out when I first join? Well, everybody's budget is different. Everybody's funds and resources are different, okay? I would suggest and highly recommend a bare minimum of 50 a week, and then just keep scaling up. The ways to do that is, as you come into additional money, perhaps, through your job, your employment, you can take a little bit more, invest it into your business. And as you start to generate a profit, I highly, highly recommend you take a percentage and reinvest it back into your business. I've generally, throughout the years, followed the 80-20 rule, where I keep 80% of the profits, reinvest 20% back, or go with, keeping 75%, reinvesting 25% back. Along those lines, that's a good guideline to follow. It's worked for me, and it's worked very well for me, and it can work equally well for you. Now, the information I'm sharing with you, is a lot of it has been achieved through trial and error. So I'm helping you to start off on the fast track to success. Okay, and just sharing with you everything that I know that works. So you start off with 50 and then you scale up. Ultimately, you want to be, whether you're mailing postcards or flyers, eventually now, up to about 250 a week. If you do some simple math, times 4, that's going to put you at 1,000 mail pieces a month. If you can do more than that, eventually, the more the better. Like they say, the more the merrier. If you can get to the point where you are doing 500 mail pieces a week, that would put you at 2,000 mail pieces a week, whether it's a month, whether it's flyers or postcards. So, it really helps to just keep scaling up, because the more postcards or the more flyers you have out there at any given time in full circulation, reaching households of people who have acknowledged and expressed an interest in working from home and earning extra income in their spare time from the comfort of their home. These are the people that you want to reach, okay? I'm going to be talking about that in this video as well. So we've talked about, positioning. So I'm going to just bring this to the forefront of this whiteboard presentation. Positioning. That means coming in at the highest level possible, because this is going to give you the most motivation, you have skin in the game, and you're much more apt to take the business serious, work it, and work towards achieving your goals. You're going to have something you're going to keep yourself accountable for, because if you've made a sizable investment, obviously you want to recoup that investment as quickly as possible. It's just, simple common psychology, okay? Psychology 101. And then, the magic number, when you're starting, this is important because, all marketing is a numbers game. Minimum 50 a week. Keep moving onward and upward. And it's realistically probably going to take you 90 to 120 days. That's equivalent to 3 to 4 months in the scale-up process, okay? Just understand that mail order takes a little bit longer versus online marketing. However, if you stick with it, I always tell people this: stickability and consistency are the 2 most important key ingredients to being successful in in direct mail order, okay? Sorry about that, little technical difficulty there. Well, anyways, getting into this, so 3 to 4 months, and you just want to keep scaling up, okay? So eventually you're going to go from, like 50 a week to 100 a week, and then go from, 100 to maybe 150, and then ultimately 200, and then 250. Okay, that needs to be an initial goal, an initial milestone that you really need to work on moving forward and propelling forward to try to reach, okay? And just increase it as your resources permit you to. You don't want to break the bank. Adhere to your budget and increase it in increments of 50 a week, okay, if you're on a budget, okay? And then ultimately, this is going to give you 1,000 a month. And this is a great starting basis, okay? Then over time, over the next couple of months, continue onward and upward and go to, 1,500, increase it by another 500. And then ultimately go one step further. Take it to 2,000 a month. And that would be 500 mail pieces a week, okay? That's a really, really good starting basis to help you to really move towards attaining a full-time income in direct mail, okay? Everything is a numbers game. When you send out more mail pieces, the law of averages are just commonly stacked in your favor, okay? So hopefully that gives you some perspective on the initial starting basis. Now stamps, that's the biggest expenditure in any direct mail order business. However, if you're doing a flyer program, we have stamp flyers, and I have a couple that I participate in that I use. You definitely want to get your hands on one of these. You want to include it in all of your mailings, okay? So that's going to help you to start to collect free postage, and that's huge, okay? Another great place to go to save a lot of money on postage and operate your business in a very cost-effective fashion is eBay, okay? It's an incredible resource. Go out there, stay plugged in and tuned into eBay, ebay.com, and there's many vendors out there that will offer you incredible cost savings on postage stamps, especially on those forever stamps. You're definitely going to be able to save. You just have to keep a watchful eye on eBay, scout out the forever stamps, and if there's a deal of the day that makes financial and economic sense to you, go for it, okay? You will save money. Combine a nice stamp program with eBay and you will win, and you'll be able to significantly defray the cost of your postage stamp. So we talked about that. Next on the list is copies, okay? If you don't have access to your own printer, don't worry about it. Here's an incredible resource. Jot this down. bestvaluecopy.com. That's bestvaluecopy.com. bestvaluecopy.com. Black and white copies, 2.6 cents a copy. As far as I know, that is the cheapest rate out there. Far cheaper than FedEx Office, Office Max, Office Depot, Staples, or any local print shop, okay? And you can take your PDFs of your flyers. This is specifically for flyers, okay? Take your PDFs and place your online order, upload them, and they will box everything up and ship your order directly to you, okay? So moving on, lists, okay, this is what I recommend. Never put all your eggs into one basket. I recommend that you at least, at a bare minimum, utilize 2 good, solid mailing lists. 3 is the best, okay? I'm speaking from previous experience now. I'll tell you exactly who I use, okay? No problems sharing my mail order secrets with you because I really have had tremendous success over the years, and I just feel compelled to give back and to help as many people as possible to be able to change their situation. I know what direct mail order alone has done for me, and I want to help as many people going forward as I can, alrighty? So, number 1, write this down. Prime Choice Lists, lists.com. That's Prime Choice Lists, lists.com. And I'll drop the links below this video. Number 2, I also use ABM Leads, American Bill Money, postcard marketing program I've been in for over a year, and absolutely love that program. Can't say enough of good things about it. So you can, look up AmericanBillMoney.com, and that's a great, great resource. Number 2 is Wolf Enterprises, okay? That is WOLFENTERPRISES.net, okay? So I've given you my 3 top-notch direct mail order lead sources. And these are proven buyer leads, okay? That's what you want. You want people who have acknowledged an interest, responded that they want to work from home. These are people who have purchased a similar type of offer in the direct mail order niche, and these are prime candidates for a value-based direct mail order offer, whether it be a postcard or a flyer offer. Okay, these are the 3 sources, the 3 lead sources I have had the best response with over the past several years. Prime Choice Lists, lists.com, ABM, American Bill Money, for postcards, and you can also use them for flyers. And then Wolf Enterprises, WOLFENTERPRISES.net. Okay, so we've covered that. How often should you mail out? At a bare minimum, every single week, at least once a week. If your schedule is conducive to you mailing out more than once a week, 2 to 3 times a week would be ideal. That way you can split it up and in accordance with your schedule, and then that way you can, especially once you get into these higher number mailings, you definitely don't want to get burned out. Just have fun doing it and split it up 2 to 3 times a week, okay? And you can mail out from the post office or any blue mailbox, all right? So, but it has to be with consistency, best results, stick with it, don't give up, mail out at least a bare minimum of once a week, especially when you're getting started out, okay? The first 90 to 120 days, that's your first 3 to 4 months, is the most important, the most critical to your long-term success in direct mail order. Whatever you do, don't quit. Don't throw in the towel. Don't stop mailing, okay? Just keep going. Gradually increase the size of your mailings and you will do absolutely wonderful. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your offer and just know that you can do it and don't give up, okay? Just stick with a positive mindset and have a good support system in place, and the rewards and the profits will follow, and then you'll be looking back at this 6 months from now, a year from now, and wishing, geez, why didn't I jump into this sooner, okay? So I talked about that. Now, what I recommend doing is, I'm a big advocate of multiple streams of income, okay? And if you want to achieve a full-time income in this industry, positioning is where it's at, being at the highest level possible in any direct mail order program, because you're going to be able to achieve the most in direct mail order profits, all right? Just makes sense. So eventually, once you get one of these offers kicked off to where your income is very steady and solid, then, if you want to, what I did, add another offer, okay? And then, because what you can do is, since you're using one stamp, which is 50 cents, why not add a couple offers into one envelope? And then this gives people choices. A lot of people are going to be direct mail buyers and enthusiasts, and they're going to be wanting to position themselves because they understand, they've been in the industry a long time too, especially if you utilize these 3 direct mail order buyer lists, okay? And they'll look at one offer, they'll like it, they'll go for it. Once they get that going, they're likely to keep your mailings, and then they'll look at the other offers, and there's a really good chance that over time they'll join you in multiple offers. And if they look at it, and if you only include a single offer and they're not interested, then unfortunately they just, pitch your envelope. So if you can put a couple offers, you might as well. You can put 4 direct mail order flyers into one envelope, or 3 flyers, 1 postcard. You just want to, again, maximize your potential, your income potential, and then cost savings. Maximize the postage element of the direct mail process, okay? But if you want to attain a full-time income, positioning is where it's at, multiple streams of income, multiple offers in a single envelope, okay? Now, where can you go Now, where can you go to get supplies? So we've talked about this. Leads, for example, typical pricing on average now, I'm just going to give you some random numbers just to give you a guide so you can budget. All right. I already talked about eBay and stamp flyers. That's where you can save the most on your postage stamps. For example, leads, you could buy a minimum of right around 300 for 30 bucks, 500 or so, approximately $50. And 1,000, you're looking right around $90 to $100. Now, realize that it takes money to make money. This is your business. Invest wisely, invest in yourself. And if you're operating a home-based business, you're going to be able to expense this out and utilize a lot of this as a tax write-off as well, okay? So I've talked about, some pricing to help you to budget accordingly. And then the last but not least, some important things here. People ask me, what type of response can I expect from my direct mail order mailings? Well, generally speaking, it depends on the offer, the price point, the ad copy, and of course the mailing list, okay? My experience over the years has been 1%, a conservative low of 1%, a high of 4%, anywhere in between, 2%, 3%. That's typical, okay? I can't place guarantees on that. I'm just speaking from my experience. And what you want to do to maximize that is you want a really good offer. It's going to depend on the price point and the ad copy, and you want to combine multiple lists, okay? You never really want to put all your eggs in one basket, no matter what you're doing. That applies specifically more so than anything to direct mail order, because if one list, for example, is a little bit weak on any given week or any given month, you have lists 2 and 3 coming to pull up some of the weaknesses, okay? So eventually work your way up to 3 lists. You can certainly start off with 1, and then as your budget permits, add a second list, and then go with list number 3. And you're going to be pulling in 3 really good solid lists, and then you're going to maximize your earning potential, okay? And just statistically speaking, my personal experience has been in the range of 1% as high as 4%, okay? And there's a variance there. It could be, 1.5%, 2%, 3%, or average of 4%. But that's, statistically speaking, generally across the board, okay? And then we have something here that I'm going to share with you where you can get some really specific good leads of proven mail order buyers. For example, if you're like me, I've been doing this a long time. My name's made it on a lot of lists, okay? Reverse marketing, reverse mailing. Every single day I go to my mailbox 6 days a week. I have other offers, that people send to me. They're sending me, their different mail order offers. I hang on to a lot of these. I do scan them. The ones that appear to hold value, that catch my attention, that look good, that look, real and legit, I will keep them. I'll grab the addresses, and then what I do is I usually wait 30 to 60 to 90 days or so, minimum 30. You want to wait about 2-3 months, because a lot of these people, if they're new, it won't be as effective. But if they're in these offers here, a lot of people aren't successful. So they know the mail order, the way it works. And since they've already invested in some type of mail order business, they're going to be very, very likely to open up your envelope and respond favorably, especially if you've got something of value, okay? So that pretty much wraps it up. I know I've gone a little bit longer on this video than anticipated, but hopefully I've shared some wisdom and insight speaking from experience. If you're looking, like me, to attain a full-time income in the direct mail order industry, you're definitely in the right place at the right time. And direct mail order has been around for eons. It's super solid, super strong. It's a very lucrative industry. It's a scalable industry. It's very duplicatable, and it's super simple. If you can take a postcard or a flyer and apply a postage stamp, a pill and stick label, fold up your offers, insert them into a plain white number 10 envelope that you can, by the way, get at like a place like Walmart, Walgreens, Costco's, Sam's Club, or any dollar store, folks. You can do this. The main thing is you got to employ a good work ethic, okay? Stickability, do not give up. Patience is a virtue. You've got to practice patience. And it's going to, I can assure you, you do this right, you follow my guidelines of what I just shared with you, the insight on this video and the content, and you're going to be able to position yourself to win and win big in direct mail order. Putting some links, I'm going to drop you some really good links below this video. If you have any questions, I welcome you to connect with me. These opportunities I've been involved with for a while now, they all work. They are all 100% legit. Complete product-based products and services. They're the real deal, folks. They're what I utilize every single week to generate a full-time income from the comfort of my home here in direct mail order. I love this business, folks. Direct mail order is going absolutely nowhere. As long as the Pony Express runs, folks, we are in the right place, the right time. This is the right season to seize the moment, okay? So, like they say, 'tis the season to experience the best in mail order profits, August through April. So timing is impeccable. So you want to definitely, get your game on, get with me so I can get you going. Connect with me at 330-787-1795. And I wish you the very best with your future goals. And direct mail order is a business that I love. It's an industry that I love, and I've been able to carve out myself a very nice niche, and it's provided me with great things, and great things are happening out there. So over the past 10 years or so, I've been able to dominate the direct mail order niche and industry just through perseverance, patience, and consistency. I never gave up, folks. I always tell people, stickability, consistency, that's the name of the game, folks, especially in direct mail order. It's super simple. It is affordable. Start where you can, scale up, but positioning is where it's at, because you want to have a higher, at least a mid-ticket to a higher ticket direct mail order offer, okay, because that's what's going to help you to move forward and generate a full-time income with direct mail order, if that is what your desire and your objective is to do, okay? So just be patient, start off small, scale up, allow yourself 90 to 120 days, at least bare minimum 50 mail pieces a week. I've shared with you on postage stamps how to win in that category specifically with a good stamp flyer, which I can provide you with one of those, and eBay is a great, great place to go. Copies, we've got the bestvaluecopy.com and primechoicelists.com, wolfenterprises.net, ABM, American Bill Money. And there's some prices. You're going to pay a low of $30 in up to around $100 or anywhere in between. Mail out at least once a week, bare minimum. Has to go out every single week, what you can afford to, and then scale up and then increase the frequency to where you're splitting that up, because eventually your numbers are going to grow higher, and it's just going to be easier on you if you can split that up to 2 to 3 times a week for your mailing. So hopefully that is going to really, really tremendously help you. And just know that this is a well-known, proven little tip here. Reverse mail works really, really well. Once you start to purchase some leads, you're going to get on these people's lists, whether you like it or not. But hey, when you're getting these offers in the mail, don't frown upon them. There's some great money inside of these, folks. Okay, these are people just like you that are buyers. Okay, they have a proven history, and they are going to be more likely to respond with positivity and welcome your offer, and you're going to be able to be signing up a percentage of these people who send their offers to you. Reverse marketing, reverse mail works absolute wonders, okay? So hopefully I have shared with you some amazing information here. Connect with me at 330-787-1795. Take a look at my offers below. All of these work, folks. They really, really do. There's some amazing direct mail order businesses below. I love what I'm doing, folks. I've helped a lot of people over the years win, and I can help you win indirect mail. Thank you so much. It's a simple business. Bye-bye.